Imagine me fed up, a go-getter for more cheddar. Po never, blow letters, cause I know no better. No error, no steez, no Kirk. No.
So today's story, guys, is about one of the shittiest times I've had in my life, and I gotta say, it was a fun night. It was probably one of the best nights of my life, but it was very, very bad. And you guys can see from the title, first time getting alcohol poisoning. It's actually the only time I've gotten it, and it actually was very recent, so here's how it all went down. Guys, first off, let me preference this before we go any farther. If you are going to drink alcohol and you are not of age, keep it at a limit. Do not go crazy with it because you do not want to, hurt yourself, get alcohol poisoning because it can end up putting you in the hospital. So it can really not be good in some circumstances. You just got to make sure you're able to limit yourself and keep track. In this story, though, I was not keeping track. My brother and I, it was so crazy. So previously, this is the night before, we had my brother's friend over, and we were drinking then too, and we bought a bottle of Captain Morgan's, my brother and I did, and we were just taking shots, and we only downed all together with all three of us like maybe a third of a bottle, maybe not even, and I got pretty drunk that night. So that was that night, and actually my brother's friend also ended up puking, so that was pretty crazy. And then the next night comes, and this night, guys, absolutely nuts. So we had, about, I would say, 3/4 of the bottle left. And, we were just looking to save it for that upcoming, that night that was coming up the next night. And it was like a Saturday night. We drank first on a Friday night. That's when we bought the bottle. Saturday night came along. And we got so fucked up. I remember it started at like 7 o'clock. And it was a bottle of Captain Morgan's, actually. And so we just, we filled ourselves up a shot. We took some shots, and then we ended up mixing it. I think we mixed it with, I want to say Coke. I know rum and Coke. I don't know if that even goes together. That's the only thing we had to mix it with. I'm pretty sure that's what we mixed it with. So, we mixed up a drink of that, and we were drinking it, and we mixed up a couple after that. Like, we just kept going. And I remember I started getting just, like, so fucked up. I started losing track, guys. Not even kidding. I full on started losing track of how much I was drinking, and that's how fucked I was. Like, I would literally be so fucked up. I would just be sitting there, not even able to, keep a straight face or even keep my mind stable, and I'd just go under the bed, or not go under the bed, but I'd reach under the bed, grab the bottle, and I'd pull it out, and I'd just take a sip, and I'd put it back. And even though I already had, like, a mixed cup right in front of me, I would still just do that, and I don't know why, I just really enjoyed the taste, and it was my first time ever, like, it wasn't my first time ever drinking hard alcohol, but it was my first time ever, like, just being able to go as far as I wanted with it, because my brother and I had quite a bit, So, we kept going, and we were also getting really stoned also. And I probably smoked at least a couple bowls to myself that night. My brother and I smoked a couple bowls. After we ended up drinking, we went outside after we started feeling pretty drunk, and we just smoked a couple bowls outside and just sat outside in some camping chairs in the backyard and just had a time. So, after we got, outside and smoked a couple bowls, probably took us about 30-45 minutes, to go down on them, just hang out outside, because it was really nice. It wasn't like bad weather at all, we just were transitioning into good weather at the time. My brother and I, for some odd reason, because we were so fucked, like, we weren't even really thinking at that point, we just were kind of doing, we just fucking got up and just started dancing, like, fucking full-on dance revolution. We just started dancing around the yard, and to this day, I don't even remember why. I think my brother and I just looked at each other and just got up and started fucking dancing. I honestly couldn't tell you guys why we started doing that, and this might have been the turning point, the point of no return, where we really shouldn't have done this, because when you are stoned really fucking, like, badly, and you're drunk really badly, and, you got a mix and they're going on at the same time, you probably shouldn't also be adding in some dance revolution to that, which we decided to add in, to incorporate, and about, 5-10 minutes of dancing, or however long, I can't remember. I was fucked up then. I just sat down. I remember I was, like, looking at my brother. We were just having a lot of fun, and from at that point, I just went from fun to started not feeling good, and I just looked at my brother, and I was trying to keep, good vibes. Just told him, I was like, I don't really feel that good, man. And he's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, dude, I think maybe the dancing might have done it. We probably shouldn't have went and moved around a lot. And he's like, yeah, probably not. So, we just kept talking. I was like, can we go in maybe in a couple minutes just because I ain't really feeling the best? And he said, yeah, sure. So, we just were trying to chill out there for the next couple. Then we went inside and we went to his room and we ended up just chilling in there. And all of a sudden, I just really did not start feeling good. I just sat there and I was really just like looking down at the ground, just fucking regretting how much I drank. I just knew that I was about to puke and just it was about to be really crazy. And so at that point, I just looked right at my brother and I just said, "Hey man, I really don't feel good. I think I might puke. Can you go grab me a bag?" And he said, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yep." And he's like, "Okay, I got you." So he ran out of the room. I hope you guys can't fucking hear my computer. It just all of a sudden started becoming really loud. So, he ran out of the room being a fucking true bro. Grabbed me a bag, ran back in, fucking split second, came in, set it down, and, as soon as he set it down, actually, I just remembered, I felt so bad. I didn't even puke in the bag. I actually ended up puking before he got back. I completely forgot about that. I ended up puking right on the fucking floor, and he came back and he's like, "Oh, man." And I was like, "Let me see the bag, let me see the bag." I was like rushing to give him the bag because I knew I was going to keep puking. And I just started puking more and more. And at that point, I was like, "Oh my fucking gosh, this is ridiculous." And I remember the first minute or two of me puking, I was sitting there. I was like, "Oh man, I am so fucked right now. I'm fucked up so badly." And then after a while, it's weird. Like when you're really crossfaded, at least for me, when I was, you just stop caring and you just kind of want to puke because it makes you feel a little better. So I was puking for no joke, like 2 to 3 minutes at this point. I just went and sat on the ground, started puking there. I ended up puking all over the floor and on my fucking legs. It was so sick. And I just was puking and puking. I literally didn't know what to do. My brother had no idea what to do. I kept puking. I remember at one point I actually almost ended up passing out. Then I got myself up off the floor because I was about to fall asleep on the floor. And got myself onto the bed and started puking there because you don't want to pass out when you're that drunk, especially when you're puking because that's a really easy way you could fuck yourself over. Anyway, I got on top of the bed, just sitting there puking still, fucking horribly. It was so bad, guys, so fucking bad. Please limit yourself. This is like an experience that I can take to the grave with me that I will always remember. Be careful how much you take and keep track because it's very, very scary when that's actually happening and going on. So I just keep on puking. And I literally puked for 5 to 10 minutes. It was so fucking bad. And at that point, I was so fucked up. I was super fucking baked. I was super fucking drunk. I had no intention of doing anything else for the rest of the night. It was like 9:30, and I was maybe 10. And I don't even remember doing this. My brother had to fill me in on what happened for the rest of the night. I fucking just straight up went back to the couch, after everything, got settled, and just laid there. Just laid there, fell asleep, I guess, in like 5 minutes, and I woke up again. This was, of course, after I got done puking. I fell asleep, and I woke up again around 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was laying there, and I just woke up, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" And I believe, I'm pretty sure my brother was still up, and I looked at him. I was like, "Hey, man," and he's like, "Hey, dude, how you feeling?" And I was like, "Oh, I feel a lot better, but I still don't feel the best." And he's like, "Oh, really? You've been taking a siesta?" And if you guys know what siesta is, that's a nap in Spanish. So just to fill you guys in on what siesta is, because I probably will use it quite a bit. Anyway, so I woke up, and I was like, "Really? For how long?" And he's like, "Like 2 to 3 hours." And I was like, "Oh fuck, no way!" Because I didn't want to fall asleep that long. I wanted to have a good night, and I just ended up taking a siesta, fell asleep, woke up at 1, and then I remember I just told my brother, I was like, "Oh, that sucks, man. I really wish I could stay up." He's like, "I understand." And I was like, "All right." So at that point, I just went back to bed, and that is where the night ended up ending. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy that story, please do drop a like. Comment down below if you've ever gotten alcohol poisoning. It really does suck. Hit that subscribe button if you guys really enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.